What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Keep It Reet YouTube video and to another Reet Rundown with your host, Jason Farron. Nah, just kidding. It's your boy, the better host, J Scott Drifts, reporting for duties. Jason's on his way. He's late. Nah, he's busy. We are here with this young gentleman and his beautiful car. So tell us who you are and what you have here.
So I'm Adge Bono. You can catch me on the socials, YouTube and Instagram, but this is my 2014 Toyota GT86. One-of-one build by me in collaboration with a few others. Yeah, features a 2JZ, got rid of that ugly boxer.
Yeah.
So 2JZ, but
all the good stuff.
Yeah.
I've followed this build for a little bit and it is spicy.
That's it.
And I'm bloody excited to get into it. Yeah, this thing is off its head. So should we pop the bonnet and
Sure.
have a look under there first?
Oof, as Jason would say, or the Reet crew.
SR20. What? Alright, so obviously a 2JZ, non-VVTi,
Yep,
run us through it.
fully built motor, blueprinted, so it's worked head. Not ported, just 1mm overside valves.
What internals are in the block?
CP pistons and rods, billet blocks on the crank. We're running BC 264 cams. Went down from the 272s just for a bit more response.
Yeah, did you notice a big change? Or?
I did, especially with going to a bigger housing on the back. I was only running a 0.84. I went to a 101 and you'd think you'd lose a bit of response, but I actually gained a bit.
Yeah.
Like being a 3 litre, they breathe quite heavily. So it was perfect, helps us a combination. Yeah, Garrett G35 84 RS, so the older style. Potentially we'll upgrade it.
Anti-surge or no anti-surge?
Not yet, it's coming.
So does it dose?
No. No. I've got the blow-off valve there, but looking for the block-off plate eventually. Yeah, Hypertune intake manifold, Mishioto Intercooler, some of the Rad Industries upper water neck and water pump to have a rear radio.
Shout out Rad Dan, Rad Industries.
He's rad. PRP R35 Coil Kit.
Yep.
6 Boost Manifold.
So all the good stuff.
Yeah, all the good stuff. I didn't cheap out on the build. I mean, I probably could have done a lot of other things, like a house, but...
Can't race a house, mate.
No, exactly. I'm very passionate about drifting and even building the car. Love building it. Love building cars in general.
Yeah.
So it's something like my last car I did build part of, but this has been majority of myself and the old man pitched in and the brother. But otherwise, apart from like roll cage, wiring, I've done all the fab work myself.
You've done a bloody good job. How much boost in kilowatts?
23 PSI and 430 kilowatts. So it's a pretty fresh car, so I'm still getting used to it.
Yeah.
The guy that dynoed it said, get comfortable in it.
Yeah.
And then we'll turn up the wick.
I'm sure I can do a bit more than that.
Jason in Adelaide said, what's wrong with this? Why is it only 23 PSI? Start jacking it up.
Yeah, bloody oath. What about the torque?
Touching on 800, so about 790.
So definitely blow the tyres off like nothing.
It's plenty. And the car weighs, I haven't weighed it yet, but I reckon it'll weigh nothing.
Yeah.
Everything is fiberglass on it.
Yeah, this wiring is beautiful. I quite like that. All the Raycam race wiring.
Yeah, I
spicy.
did my research.
Dug into the checkbook for that one.
Quite a bit.
Is that stainless screamer or titanium?
It's just stainless.
Yeah.
Just for
Got
the
some
heat.
colour.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad. Well, that's just about it, eh? You're running a boostless brake setup by the looks of it. Chase bays.
Yeah, Chase Bay's kit. Sicky made a reverse clutch master cylinder, which is for a left-hand drive, but I thought, I'll send it down, I'll work something out. Made it work, so just so that it had enough clearance behind the dump pipe.
Yeah, cool. Nah, beautiful, mate.
Yeah,
Not bad. All right, suspension and steering, what do we got?
All right, so we got MCA, they've jumped on board to support the build. Wisefab both front and rear. Something I ran in the last car, and I was, in a 180SX it was similar, and apparently Wisefab designed this kit off a 180. So it is a little bit similar, but it's still different to drive and still learning it. It's definitely a lot faster and twitchier, which being a shorter wheelbase, lighter car, I'm just getting to adapt to it, but she's quick.
Yeah.
She's very quick. So
what about steering rack and power steering?
So power steering, I'm running a Astra power steering pump. Gonna maybe change it to the Rad. Rad Industries, but we'll wait and see. And it's actually a S15 steering rack.
Oh, yes.
So I've had to modify the cross member for it to fit, and obviously Wisefab give you all the bits and pieces for it. Yeah. That's pretty much it, yeah.
Spicy.
Does it pass the J. Scott's build spec?
Oh, it's okay.
Oh, I'll take it.
It's definitely not an AU Falcon. Before we go inside, maybe we should talk about the kit, eh? What are we rocking? I know she's a bit light, and it doesn't feel like there's much metal anywhere.
There's nothing on it. If you jump on my Insta, you'll actually see I've cut out the whole rear end of the car.
Yeah.
So every part on this car is fiberglass. Doors. These panels are one-piece fiberglass molded.
Yeah.
Front bumper, rear bumper, the hood, the boot, the rear bar. The only metal part could say is the roof.
Cheaping out on the builder, I reckon.
Yeah. I actually didn't know enough about carbon Kevlar and probably should have went down that path.
Yeah.
Just because, you hear it pops back out.
Yeah.
I was just thinking fiberglass, I can repair it. Anyone can, any body shop can repair it.
Definitely a lot cheaper too.
Yeah, 100%. So always love the Rocket Bunny kit on these cars. So yeah, as soon as I saw HGK do it, and they're actually, apart from shipping, which kills you, the actual cost of a guard is very similar to like saying buying a front guard for an S13.
Yeah. How much was shipping?
Well,
where'd it come from? UK?
No, in Europe, in Latvia.
Yeah, right.
So way out that way somewhere. I also got their rear subframe, which houses a winter's quick change.
Yeah, right.
So that was on a pallet, and all the bodywork was in one big container. So from memory, it was about $3,000 and a bit. That's about what the body kit cost.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
so full HGK.
Full HGK kit.
How wide is the wide body?
Standard is 55 mil, but HGK make it another 20 mil wider, so it's actually 75 mil, and mainly to fit the Wisefab kit in. But I do love it chunky, as you said.
Chunky.
And I think the back's standard 50 mil. Got the glass kit as well. They're door frames, but I guess we'll dive into.
So they're glass kit.
Yeah, so it's sapphire glass. Oh, not that.
That is glass. I found some part of the original car here.
But yeah, it's like a sapphire perspex, so it's apparently scratchless.
Yeah, it looks bloody beautiful.
Yeah.
All the wagons, plastics all scratched up, but
yeah, it was so easy, all the local stuff here. And again, they had it all I had to do was cut it to match my firewall. These I just had to just trim a little bit to fit that edge. But
sick. All right. Let's get inside, check out the cockpit. What do we got?
All right, so we've got a GSR G-Force 4-speed dog box.
Ooh, why does it feel so much better than the 101A? Jason, you're cheaping out, bro. Holy shit.
It is that much superior.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That feels awesome.
Look, I went for it from an ease of fitment in the car, like even in the last car.
We won't be going the side shift anymore.
Nah, it's shocking. So yeah, got that HGK handbrake. It was a pretty penny too, but it looked gangster, so I had to get it.
This is what quality feels like.
And then I've got a Motec PDM M130 computer with the 15-button touchpad with their C127 display.
Still got the plastic on?
Yeah, still got the plastic on. I like keeping my things neat. I mean,
really? It's weird.
Yeah, very.
Got the Optima battery, beautiful remote resi for the handbrake.
Yeah.
What's the switch? Oscillator or?
That's for the chain. No, it's just for the neons.
Like I said, off the cage.
Track Art Fabrications. I think on your neck of the woods.
Yeah,
that side of town.
It looks pretty extravagant.
Yeah. So I wanted to. Do you want to go too overboard? Just
is it chromoly or steel?
No, chromoly.
Yeah. Just lighter. Everyone playing at home.
Also, just wanted to get something simple, a little bit. Obviously it's light to start with, but obviously the more steel you're adding in, the more weight it's in. So kept that in mind. Yeah. But they killed it.
Nah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Velo harness, Velo seat for me. You got a Race Tech seat in yours.
Oh, yeah. Not bad. Yeah, we can talk about the insides of the doors.
Yeah. We got fiberglass door here with carbon inserts, carbon window frame. Ooh. That's removable. Oh, that shouldn't happen.
Breaking it.
Oh. And then she's off.
What is that?
They had a similar system on their cars, like the HGK cars. I found this worked for me. It's a little bit flimsy, but it does the job for now. Like when
It's race car.
spec,
Yeah.
I've got to keep light in mind. So
I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's really cool.
but how hard it was to find these clips. Some bloke in the UK was selling them on eBay.
How much planning and development went into this?
So whilst the car, like I had in mind that I wanted to build an 86, and I was doing probably a lot of research prior to getting the car. So it was probably 3 to 4 months, just like ticking away, hiding it out, you know, ordering some things, thinking what I wanted to do with the rear mount setup. And then, yeah, whilst I was at a cage, so probably 4 months in total.
And then how long to actually put it together?
It was probably about a year, but if COVID wasn't there and local shipment wasn't as bad, international was amazing. You could get things straight away, which is funny. But yeah, I probably would have been under a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Solid effort.
yeah, smashed it out actually. And that was the thing, I bought as many bolt-on things as I could, which saved me. Like for example, the gearbox mount, HGK make one to see,
Sick.
you know.
Yeah, that's shit you have to make.
DJ setup.
That's key. All right, should we check out the rear end?
Yeah.
Coming out Adge.
We've got some hooks hidden under here. Got the gas strap.
Didn't usually have these visible, but no,
It's got to be
that's
hidden.
clean.
So Chase Bay's dual pass radiator.
It's small.
Very small.
But
But
does it work?
no, I don't get over 90 degrees.
That's crazy. And the shroud is like non-existent as well.
Correct, that too. I was actually really worried. So apart from having the ducting on the inside,
Oh yeah, you got
I was
that.
thinking of putting this after, you know, once I've done some
Yeah,
track days, see what temps I was getting
Yeah.
to. But
it's been.
yeah,
I think moving into the rear, just that extra water capacity just helps a lot. The massive
100%.
lines and everything, and then
100%.
obviously electric water pump.
Yeah.
What pump is it?
It's a Missouri, I think 420 pump. So there's a 37 litre tank in the back,
Yeah.
and more just for kind of like weight proportion.
Yeah.
I thought I'd sit it out here.
It's in the danger zone. It's only fuel.
Yeah,
It's not failed.
it's only the 85.
Shoot it. You haven't even got a scratch on it.
No,
No wall rubbing.
no,
I'm like a bit of bitch.
not yet. That's what Tori said. Stop being a. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, sick. What brakes?
So come off a 2004 WRX STI. So
Decent caliper.
they do the job. Just some Project MU pads in it.
Project Mu. They're so good.
No, honestly, they make such a difference. Like people are like, yeah, I'll just go down to Super Cheap and grab some pads. They'll work. But honestly,
Project
it's
Mu's
night
crazy.
and day difference.
Yeah.
Night and day.
Yeah, we love our Project Muse at Keep It Rude. I don't think we mentioned, tell us a little bit about you and your drifting career maybe.
Ooh, there's not much of it.
When did you start drifting? What have you drifted?
So started drifting about 8 years ago.
Oh yeah.
So I started off with a 180SX.
Yep.
SR20, basic build, just drove a lot of practice days, didn't do a lot of comp. Then I got inspired with the old man and we're watching a lot of the stuff overseas and they're like, oh, we'll slap an LS in it. And I'm like, oh, it's not my thing. I'm like, 2J. And he's like, nah, it's all that talk, you know, old school muscle. I'm like, yeah. I said, all right, let's go down that path. So we went down that path, put a V8 in the 180, put the wise fab in it, made it a bit more competitive. Did, first couple of years of the Vic Drift.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the car.
Yeah, so it was a red 180 Rocket Bunny kit. I didn't finish the year. I had issues with the V8, but I got 2 fourth places, which is which is all right. And then then I put the 2J in the 180, got the gearbox in there. It just made it more of a sync time car, just because that's what I saw that in comp. I just wasn't as competitive as I thought I was.
I know how it feels.
Washed up. Just you're killer. Yeah, set in. I drove that for ages, and then, like, you know, you build your first car and you think, oh, where could I do better? Or where could I make things better? So I'm like, I thought, stuff it. I'll go and get a new car, and then built that up, and
Sick.
so I haven't just done a lot of practice day stuff.
Competition. You going big time with this thing or what?
I'd say
It's going to FD.
maybe D1NZ. Ooh, Valvoline to sponsor me. But yeah, maybe D1 NZ.
Crush Keeper Reet this year, and then
I-
on the boat.
Well, I was thinking I really built this for high tech, but
Yeah.
no offense, high tech. I think Keeper Reet doing killer job, especially for the driver. Like, I mean,
Take credit. I have nothing to do with the events. I just turned up banners.
no,
Dave Rogers!
yes, yeah, Josh Mad Dog. But no, you guys do a killer job, honestly, for the drivers. Put on great events, and you actually challenge everyone too. So you make, regardless of the kind of car I have, like someone that's just starting off can still be as competitive as this car if they really want. Yeah, Keeper Reet's massive now, and the battle setup is grouse. I think other than that, just do a lot of demo stuff too. I really enjoyed that. Like went up to Adelaide the other week, did some demo stuff up there. Yeah, we'll see.
Well, it's good to have you driving our events.
No, I appreciate
It's definitely a unique and nicely built car.
No, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, sick. Do you want to thank any sponsors before we go?
Major sponsor Firefly. Firefly Express is the full name, which I should get on the door. But they're a bus company that do interstate travel to Sydney and Adelaide. So jump on a bus if you want to see any event. Label Concepts for wrapping their car. They did a killer job. I got the design done, handed it to them. They said no problem, slapped it up, and it's better than I could imagine. VPW and ProFlow for supporting me with all the AN lines, AN fittings, even AN tools to work on the car. And also Tracker for doing a killer job on the cage. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, sick. Sick. Cheers for the rundown, brother.
Cheers for having me. Appreciate it.
Make sure you go check him out on the socials. Adge Bono.
Yeah, Adge Bono, YouTube,
Instagram, all that
all
stuff.
there.
Yeah, we'll cut to this thing absolutely slaying. Thursday Night Drift going down tonight. Check it out.
Let's go.
Bossy.
Did more research.
Dug into the checkbook for that one.
Yeah.